Hello, and welcome to Nonna's Kitchen. And I know it's late, and I have to go teach in just a few minutes. So, hey Dee, how are you? Hey Corey, welcome to Nonna's Kitchen. Hey Angie. Guys, if you're catching me live, put a 1 in the comment. Tell me where you're coming from and what you did today. Hey Diane, hey Cindy. If you're catching me on the replay, put #replay. And again, tell me where you're coming from. I love to know. What did you do today? I worked, and then I went and had my hair done. And then I came home and cooked for my peeps, even though I'm on a fast and I'm not eating. And then my husband informed me he needed a snack for work tomorrow. So that's what I'm coming to you with. And I have only a few minutes because I have to go teach again. So I did pre-do one thing, but I'm going to show you how to do it, so no problem. But let's get started. So who likes Girl Scout cookies? And now that we're on the keto diet, we are no longer indulging in Girl Scout cookies. Hey Lucille. Oh, that is the best thing to get to do today. Diane, it doesn't bother me. I can't explain it. Yes, Diane, it is an assisted fast with the reboot. Yes. So I have the reboot kit, and I follow along with the ketones and a broth and some Mitoplex and some OS. So if you have any questions about that, I'll happily tell you about that. Hey, Tommy. So, guys, we're always looking for an opportunity to take something that's out there that we want. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Bubbles. And change it up a little bit. So I found this recipe in the group. It is not mine, but I did change it up just a little bit because I wanted it to be smooth, and I'll tell you about that. So I have my KitchenAid, but if you don't have one, hand mix it. I think it would be fine. And I have 3 tablespoons of grass-fed butter that has been sitting at room temperature. I have 3 tablespoons of confectionery swerve. The recipe called for just regular, but I didn't want it to be I didn't want it to have that crunch taste, so I'm using the confectionery sugar. Added that in. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla, a pinch of salt, and 3/4 cup of almond flour. Okay? It literally just said put it in the blender. I don't want y'all to fall off the counter. And mix it, so it's going to get loud for a second. So, Diane, it doesn't bother me. Somebody asked about, hey Crystal, somebody asked, I'm not one that it bothers me. Smells don't bother me. It doesn't bother me to cook for them. Doesn't bother me to sit at the table while they're eating and socialize. None of that bothers me. This is such a, I may be crazy, guys, but I look forward to doing our reboot every month. Dee, I will absolutely tag you on this recipe. All right, guys. So, again, it's just in here, and it's smooth, like a cookie dough. Let me pull it, show you what it looks like. Just like a shortbread cookie dough. Now, it says to press it into an 8x8 pan. Well, I only have one 8x8 pan, so I'm gonna stick it into an 8 round because I don't have an 8 square. It did not say to butter the dish, so I'm gonna stick it in here just like that. And you're gonna have to give me a second because I forgot my glove. And if you know me at all, you know I'm not going to touch it. Now, guys, this was the hardest part because the recipe really, the shortbread cookie part is pretty thin, I guess, because in the 8x8 pan, it barely made it around. I had to really work with it and press it. It does make it easier, I think, with the glove, but I mean, if you want to do it with your hands, I would imagine it would be sticky. But as you can see, I am just pressing it into the pan and working with it till it goes all the way around. And what I found, and the round is actually better, guys. It's doing it a little, it's not as difficult to get it to cover in the round, I guess. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. All right, that's going to go into my preheated oven at 350. And that's step one. When that comes out, okay, it said 15 to 20 minutes, but at 12 minutes, this is still hot. At 12 minutes, mine was starting to get a little too brown, so I took it out. So I think it, you know, my oven is a true 350, so I don't know. I don't know, but I did take it out at 12 minutes for mine. All right, so the second part of this recipe is the peanut butter part. It is a half a cup of peanut butter. And I use the all natural one, so you use you and whatever. And so the carb count, they didn't give the carb count, guys, but it's gonna, I can understand that because it's gonna vary based on the peanut butter you choose. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Tammy. We're making Tagalong, Girl Scout Tagalong, the keto version of that. Again, 3 tablespoons. Oh, excuse me, guys, before I mess this up. We've got to melt that peanut butter in the microwave. And then you're going to add, hey, Leslie. Hey, Anna Grace. We are going to add 3 tablespoons of, again, it called for just plain swerve. I'm using the confection because I want it to be creamy for him. And then half of a teaspoon of vanilla. So as soon as that heats up, we'll mix that up. And then we're going to press it into the dish here. Very carefully, because the cookie, it said, was very delicate. All right, so I've done that. I'm going to dump in my 3 tablespoons of, again, I'm choosing to use the confectionery, half a teaspoon of vanilla. Watching my time, so I don't miss my class. Just gonna mix that up so that it's all incorporated in there, and I'm almost thinking that you should keep it a little liquidy, but I don't know, just doing what it told me to do. All right. So now we're gonna very carefully put dollops, is what it said, onto the cookie of the peanut butter, and then we're going to press that in. So I'm just putting dollops all over because I want, when I press it in, I want it to be able to not tear the cookie up too bad. So we'll see. We'll see. This is the first time I'm making it because he wanted a cookie, and Anna Grace's mama, who is a very good friend of mine, wanted a shortbread cookie. So I was thinking shortbread cookie tonight, and then I thought, Well, William's gonna like peanut butter, so this sounds like a great recipe, so let's try it. So that's what we're doing. All right, so now I'm just gonna carefully kind of smush that peanut butter all over the cookie. And again, guys, this is a thin cookie bar. It's not meant to be super thick because, you know, we're counting our carbs. So as soon as I get this pressed in, I'll show it to you. But the thing is just getting it worked in and getting it. And I do think if you kept it liquidy, the peanut butter, and then let the peanut butter set up a little bit, that'd be easier on you. So that's something to consider for next time. Hello, Lisa. How many miles did you get in today? Hey, Amanda. Anna Grace, how's our baby girl? Corey, what did you do? Corey, have you taken your Google certification yet? Wow, guys. I was not anticipating for my time tonight that the peanut butter was going to take so long. I do think if I do this again, then I'm going to leave the peanut butter just liquidy enough so that I can pour it on and not, and then let it set up, because this is a little much. Hey, Renita, how are you? Girl, if you have any questions, you just spit them out here. I'm happy to answer them. All right, guys. I have just a little square that I'll have to keep working with. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, guys, so there's the peanut butter layer squished in. All right, last layer. Last layer is chocolate. It called for dark chocolate. If you're not a dark chocolate person, that's okay. Choose milk chocolate. It didn't say how many ounces, so let me just tell you what I poured in the bowl. Just so you'll have it, I have half a cup. Just so you'll know that. And then I'm going to use some MTC oil in it just to help when it comes out, for it to be smooth and creamy. And 30 seconds. And then I am literally going to put this up, pour this over the top and stick it in the refrigerator. And then later on this evening, tonight for most of you guys, I will I will cut it into bars. And then tomorrow, I won't be doing a taste testing, but I'll see if Alice will do a taste testing for you at dinner, so that you can see the bar. Since my peeps don't do the fast, they absolutely can do the taste testing. My husband, it's hard to get him to come to you guys live. And I just look at how the oil is, because I want it to flow so I can get this on here a little easier, since I have to start teaching class in 3 minutes. All right, guys, I'm just going to pour this over the top. And then spread it out. It looks delicious. I hope he enjoys it. He is the one thing that we knew, I mean, it was just a common fact. If I couldn't feed his sweet tooth on a keto diet. He was not going to survive it. And we have been able to do that. And the wonderful thing is that the group that I'm part of has some fabulous recipes, and that makes it, when you can't come up with an idea of your own, it's wonderful to reach into many brilliant, talented individuals and get their opinion. All right, guys, a tag-along, keto style. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Kimber. Oh, Diane, I don't know about how amazing it looks. It wasn't, but because I can see my bangs right now, but that's just because I'm in a hurry. What's the group, Renita? You are already in the group. That is the recipe group that I added you and James to a while back. But when I tag you, it should come up if you accepted your group. But I can always, in my private messages, oh, I think it was with James. So I will send that to you, Renita, so that you have the link. Hey, Angela and Nancy, we just finished making tag-alongs keto style. Well, exactly, Kimber. But you know what? Just one more day and a night, and we will be back to ourselves. We're almost there, Kimber. It's all right. Exactly. We are rocking and rolling. Okay, guys, I gotta teach in 1 minute. See you later. Have a wonderful evening. Welcome to Nonna's Kitchen. Join me tomorrow for the tasting of the tag-alongs. I'm getting notification that I've got to be in class. Bye, guys.